Hey everybody, Danny here from DMHiFi, and today we're going to look at Logitech's C920 HD webcam. Let's check it out. So let me start off by saying I do quite a bit of streaming on Twitch, and I do a lot of Skype calls. And I'd have to say, after a few years of having really poor webcam quality, it was probably finally time to step up my game and get an HD webcam. The Logitech C920 is one of the highest rated webcams out there, and if you don't want to break the wallet, you can buy it for $70 off Amazon. And I've even seen it get as low as $45 when they're doing a sale or if you're a Prime member, which is really nice. I decided to go with this webcam not only for its ratings, but for its specs as well. This webcam has a 15 megapixel lens with Carl Zeiss optics, and for those of you that don't know what that is, they produced optics for NASA and basically other professional companies like that. It also films and takes pictures in full 1080p, which is a really nice upgrade considering the fact that my last webcam was still in a 4:3 aspect ratio. That's quite a while ago. It also has built-in dual stereo speakers and a lens that has a 20-step autofocus to make sure that you're always in focus. The first thing that I noticed when I pulled this out of the box was that it was actually pretty solid feeling for such a little camera. I was honestly just expecting a cheap hinge that wouldn't hold its own weight, but Logitech actually did a pretty nice job of making it sturdy and smooth. I was a little concerned with how the hinge would hold onto a monitor, but it can literally grab any screen that I put it onto thanks to its 178-degree hinge. But if you don't want to make it grab onto a screen, it does have a hole on the bottom with threads in it for a little desktop tripod, which can be bought online as well. There are plenty of third-party supporters, so there isn't any shortage of choices. This camera supports standard USB 2.0, which is really common, and I don't think there's really a need for 3.0 yet on a webcam, only because most people that need that kind of speed for video are going to be recording with a much higher quality camera anyway that isn't going to be a webcam. I'd have to say that the picture quality on this camera actually blew my mind. I seriously thought that it was going to be a small upgrade from my MSI's webcam, but I was actually really wrong. What you see here is actually a screenshot of me with my MSI's onboard camera. You can see it's pretty washed out and even relatively good lighting, and it's got some noise which is pretty obnoxious. Now this is a picture worth 1,000 words. The clarity is higher, there's no more noise, and even the color looks more balanced. Its low light pictures aren't terrible, but do create some noise, which is to be expected. But one thing that is really nice is that you can change the zoom and the exposure level in the stock software that came with this camera. I did find it a little annoying that I had to go and download the driver for, only because most devices today come with it pre-installed, and that will take care of itself when you plug it into your computer. But without further ado, let's check out what this video looks like. Okay, so what you're seeing is footage right now from the actual Logitech, not my onboard camera or my Nikon. So as you can see, it's very clear, and I am absolutely in love with how it looks comparatively to my old webcams that I used to use. And if we can get it to focus, it actually has some depth of field going with it too. As you can see, it just focused on my hand, and now it goes back to me, and it's really fast autofocus, which is nice for doing things like streaming or for Skype, things like that. You can show something to somebody and it'll come out great. And this is definitely one of the most, I'd say one of the best purchases that I've had in a while. And I'm not using the onboard stereo mic right now, but now you are hearing me through the Logitech's dual stereo microphone, and you can hear a significant difference, but it's not enough to really deter me from purchasing it. I'm still happy, and if I only had those mics to really talk to somebody, such as Skype or Twitch, or if I were vlogging or things like that, it would be perfectly fine because I can do some post-production editing in the Q band, and it'll make it perfectly clear. So this is really a fantastic microphone built into it for only being $70 for the entire webcam, and you can see that it's crystal clear. So, alright guys, well that's pretty much everything. So if you feel like I didn't cover something or go into enough depth about it, feel free to leave a comment below. But also feel free to hit that like or subscribe button because I'm going to put up more videos soon. So until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side.